Right, I need to get the links as well. Fuck's sake. You know what I mean? Can't catch a break. Can you do the links? Do the links, please, Ross. I beg you. Please, Ross.
I'm gonna catch a break, mate.
Oh, bloody hell. Right. I'm gonna give that stream a little like. I'll be the first one to like the stream. Okay. Does the voice sound alright?
I don't know. I'm getting the link, mate.
Right. Oh wow! I almost forgot to skip the intro there, and I would have got bollocked at for that big time. Hello, Nap. Nap's already typing in the chat.
Yes, Nap.
What do you mean that start was interesting? Oh yes, it was. Yes. All right. So we got 17 runners. Are you doing the links, or am I doing the links?
I'm showing them out.
All right. Thank you, good man. You're a legend. All right. So hello, everyone.
You're a lazy fucker on this stuff.
You know, sometimes when you're in the festive spirit, football's on, you forget about certain things.
Yeah.
And anyway, we're at Mexico at the moment. Spurg retires because he has 3 quali bands to do because he was a naughty boy in the last race. So he's going to be probably popping up in the chat at some point. I'd like to see. It looks quite cloudy out there, but it's dry. This is round 5 of TUF 3. Welcome everybody tonight. If you just come from the football, it was a very boring game, and hopefully we have a much more exciting race than the football was. Both runners out at the moment. Katamise and his teammate Stinner winner are out. Join him in the box in case you haven't noticed already. He's loud, he's slurping a drink which is finished, but he's still slurping it. I've told him that there's nothing in there left and he's slurping away. It is Mr. Miracles, aka the Ross Boss.
Hello lads.
How are we doing? Poll predictions then, alright, Matthias. Poll predictions, Marina. Yes, I agree. Marin is definitely going to get pole tonight.
Is Naps on his wheel or pad?
I believe Naps is on the pad, if I'm not mistaken.
Naps will be up there, I reckon.
But Marin, he's going to be in Division 2 soon.
I'm not surprised.
He'll definitely be in Division 2 soon. By the next game, I think. We'll have to figure something out if he's as fast. But actually, to be fair, the next game comes around, you don't really know when people are fast or not, because, you know, it takes a while for you to get adjusted to it. Yeah, well, yeah, no. Make sure you get your pre-orders in. Get that Brawn car. You're going to have sleepless nights if you don't get it, mate. You know what I mean? Right, so we're going to run on board then with Marin for a lap. See how he does. I'll give you guys the broadcast of camera angle down the straight. There you go, nice and happy. No one can moan about it in the chat now, so there you go. My drink of choice tonight is little cheeky desperados. Are we drinking there? Oh yeah, you're not drinking anything anymore because your drink's empty.
Well, I'm eating McDonald's, mate. So.
Your drink's empty, so you need to get a refill on that.
No, I'm gonna slurp on it like every once in a while just to piss you off.
Oh god. Alright, so we got predictions of Marin to get pole by 5 seconds. I mean, that's quite a lot.
Hey?
Matthias, that's a bold comment right there.
Good mates.
They are good mates. All the Dutch guys. I mean, Schoen has brought in his brigade of Dutch drivers, and they just keep flocking in. Jesus Christ, you must have like a little illegal ring of Dutch guys just waiting to come through the door, you know.
I was gonna say.
Ooh. Marin goes a bit wide there, out the S's. The Los Polos Hermanos Rodriguez, whatever else you want to say. To the winner, 117.2. You'll be looking to improve on that, surely. So the benchmark will probably be set by Marin as he crosses the line. I'm looking for about low 16 maybe on that lap. There you go, look at that. What was I saying there?
I don't even know what the lap times are.
And he's done a 16. I'm predicting a 15.3 will be pole time today. Mark my words, guys. Remember in the chat that I've just said 15.3. 15.3 will be pole time today. Right, so he's done his lap. Let's run on board with somebody who hasn't done their lap yet. We've got Woods, who has been out of action for a long time. Oh, 15.8 by Hamres. Come on, Hamres.
Hamres has been quick lately.
Hamres is a quick driver. Only 17 get over. Well, I'll say only 17. 17 is still a decent number. Napoli comes over the line. Oh, 18 to 4. So it's pretty evident that he's on the wheel then.
Yeah.
Suddens then. There he is coming through the James Rodriguez S's. The James Rodriguez S's.
Not even Colombia, mate. It needs to be like
the little PS.
Javier Hernandez.
The little PS. This is the Herving corner, the Herving Lozano bend. As Matty Sanders is coming up to the Carlos Vela chicane, and he brings in. Oh, it's a 116.9. Nothing to get excited about there. Different run? No. Alright, let's check out these tyres and see what everyone's rocking with. So, different run, as he usually does, is on the harder tyre. He seems to love doing that. I'm not sure if he's getting paid on the sidelines by someone. But he always ends up qualifying outside the top 10, so it doesn't matter anyway, usually. We might see something different today. But he's been putting in some good performances, consistent driver. Always finishes races, so thanks very much for that. Shay is still on a lap, I'm not sure if he's coming in this time. So let's see some comments in the chat. Guys who are watching, feel free to comment, ask us questions. Talk about last race, talk about football, talk about whatever you want, just give us something to talk about. Fanatic is saying that Marin will be on pole, Shayo in second and Matty Suddens on third. Shay said that Shay said his TV went on standby in the final sector. Oh, Shay, mate, that is classic. That's where the
Lozano bend
at the Carlos Vela chicane, actually. Yeah, that would definitely happen to Shay. That's just such a Shay thing to do. Shay on standby. Here he is, though. Oh, look at that! And he's definitely going to be boxing this lap. Go and show you can lower it to lead now. Right, Napoli, what's Napoli doing? Napoli's still on a lap. Don't want to damage the tyres too much. Oh, Majestic cutting the corners, let's get off of him. Don't give him any bad light. Napoli, yeah, he's on the wheel, Naps, I can tell. Look at that silky smooth through the James Rodriguez S's right there. Don't worry guys, I know it's not called that. I'm just, you know. It's as Jakey Boy would say, it's a bit of banter. Thank you very much for that. Right, so we'll give it a new name then. But give me a name for it and we'll go with it. The Chicharito OS's, yeah. All right, Naps boxes, different run. Looks like he's coming up to a bit of traffic, but he's in lean, so he's probably going to be boxing. Raikkonen and Kimi. Looks like he's just starting his lap. Goes very deep into the first corner there, so that's not going to help him. Maybe a bit of lag. You know, he's the infamous Mr. Lagman. It's the French. He's going to be very happy. He's a very happy driver right now. Afik as well. Afik's not too bad. Afik is not a slow guy. And Catman as well, who must have invalidated his opening lap, is weaving down the straight. So we'll run aboard with Reich. See what Reich can do. Obviously, last time out he I don't know what happened last time out, but yeah, going through the Chicharito S's. I keep saying Chicharito. It's a bit of a tricky one to say. Yeah, so we're gonna give it a different name then, guys. I know, Fanatic. I know James Rodriguez is Colombian. Yeah. That's the whole part of the joke, though.
the Ochoa S's, mate.
Yeah, Ochoa S's. Okay, I like that one. That's a good one. I was literally trying to think of Mexican players, and I could only think of Carlos Vela, Hernandez, and Lozano, and James Rodriguez, of course.
Who's that drug lord up top? I asked that Peruvian. That cocaine bloody sniffer.
Who?
Guerrero, that cocaine sniffer from
Peru. I don't know.
I thought he was Mexican.
Well, I've got some breaking news. Napoli's on a pad today, so he was literally just playing with us a little bit. He will be a lot quicker. 16.8. I'm sure he'll be looking to improve on that. On your Naps.
Yeah,
we got some faith in your Naps.
Well, Naps is very good on his tyres. That's the issue. The tyres around here are crucial. You've said it before.
Well, what gets me is that it might be better to start from P3 or P4 on this track, huh? Do you agree on that? As it looks like Wolfjob's coming over the line.
Yeah.
No, he's not.
P3, even P5 is probably P6. You can get.
Well, yeah.
You know, 4-man slipstream.
Yeah, that's true. Marion Matthias has just pointed out that it's a Dutch 1-2-3 at the moment. Yesterday in Division 2 we almost had.
Dutch.
Yeah, we almost had a Dutch 1-2-3-4 yesterday in quali, but luckily Matt's managed to break that up. And then it was a British 1-2-3 in the end. But I'm Serbian, so I'm both. But it's alright, don't worry about that. Alright, I think
lots of Dutch people just decide to fuck this.
Well, Schoen and his illegal ring of Dutch drivers.
Yeah, it's a little mafia.
Yeah, and to be fair, none of them lag it either. So
That's one
give
benefit
credit.
that.
Well, we got a bit of a queue forming up at the final chicane here. They've got to be careful not to catch anyone out who isn't on the outlap. Still a winner. Looks like he has been caught out by that because he is going into the pits with a no broken wing. I was going to say broken wing there, but he's not going on. Right, so Shea does a 164. We missed that. Not too shabby from him. Not too shabby. Yep. Well, he's happy on his harder tyre. He's done his lap and he's ready. Hamres is on a flying lap actually. Who's close to the end? Then anyone close to the end? Shea actually isn't close to the end. Let's see what he can do. Can he be smooth through here? Looks like he's on medium, I think. Is he on medium? Yeah, he's on medium traction. So he's quick on medium traction. What can he do? He's coming over the line now to set a 159. Good man.
Yeah,
good man.
Good lap. Good. 16.2 and he's still another lap.
Bjorn is coming through the Lozano bends now. He's coming up to the Carlos Vela corner at the end of the track. What can he do? Oh, it's only starting his lap now. I've just seen the time. It's 4 minutes and 45. That's not going to get you pole.
Catty goes second.
Oh, very nice. But Hamres is coming up to the line now. There's still time for another lap if people can have enough fuel, I should say. Here he comes, Hamres. It's going to be a good one. Oh, that's a 1:15.4. Where's Marin? He's only on an outlap now. Oh no, he should have enough time, Marin. He's coming up behind some cars.
Oh,
anyone else?
Never mind. Marin's gone.
Oh, Marin's retired.
I reckon he's cornered on his outlap, and then he's got to give it next lap, this lap and next lap.
Maybe. Shame, big shame. Where's Naps? Where is he? There he is. He goes into 5th. Wobba he has had pace in the past, but he's bailed. Mate Holland has bailed to. Oh no, they've still got a little bit of time actually. They've got time to do one more, I think. Have they not? Sutton's better getting wiggle on, mate. Sutton's going to be caught behind. Podesta's come over the line. He's up, only by 10th, but he runs deep into the final corner, and that's not going to do him any justice.
He's literally the last man.
Yeah, he is. So this is going to be the man to run on board with, I believe. Actually, no, everyone else is pretty much on another lap, I believe, is that?
Naps
yeah, they are.
Still got fuel as well. Naps is going for another.
Hamres is actually in the last part of the track now. Coming up to the final corner, what can he do? It's got a bit too much fuel on board. It is his second lap on these tyres. Here he comes, it's quicker. Only by just under a 10th. Napola coming up to the line shortly as well. Woods in the final couple of corners.
Matt, I think Matt is the last man on the.
Yeah,
definitely. On the track.
Here comes Woods. Here he comes. It looks like it's going to be 15, is it? Oh, 15.9. Not too bad. Oh, but it was invalid, I believe.
That was just half a tenth down.
Here comes Raikkonen in final corner. It's coming out now. A lot of fuel on board. But what can he do? Oh, it's a 16. What is it? Oh, it's invalid as well.
Invalidated.
And Silence is invalidated, and he's fluffed it. So Wapajov is the last man. Yeah, but he started on the pit entry. He started from a dead stop, so he's definitely not going to improve. So this is going to be your.
Yeah, 7 tenths down.
And my guess was 15.3, was it, for a pole?
Probably, mate.
There is Matt. There is no Joseph today, so you're supporting someone who's in here. Fortunately, a bit hungover, are you, from winning that race yesterday, Matt? Right, so we have Hamres on pole, very impressive, just under 5 tenths quicker than everyone else. Katamiz, great lap. Second, Sheo, brilliant job. Marin, surprise in 4th there. Naps in 5th, decent. Bijon, Majestic, Connor, Woods, Afik, Whopper Chopper, Matty Sullins, shocking. Stinner winner, Ross, Rip and Run, and Raikkonen, Spurg, with no times.
I've had those Dutch 3 out together, the 3 showing about it.
Yep, the Finnish guys helped separate the Dutch trio up top there, which is very nice to see.
And then the Welshman as well, you know.
Yeah, the Welshman.
Yeah.
How can you forget about the Welshman? You know what I mean? You can't forget about him. Because he won't let you forget about him. Ooh, and I almost forgot to skip the intro there again as I was grabbing my charger from my laptop. And it looks like a dry start.
I'm not the main one there, mate, because I'm not near it. I'll just let him run.
Yeah, I know, it's easy to forget actually, but I'm looking for a good, interesting race. Get the comments rolling in, boys. We'll be answering them during the race. Who are you predicting for the win today, guys? And, you know, who are you expecting to DNF first?
Who's the first one to dive on this first corner as well?
Yeah. I'm hoping to not see a big crash leading into the first corner, because we got 2 stewards commentating on the race today. So if you do get caught into trouble, you're going to be in trouble. There's no getting away with murder, not today. All right.
Yeah.
Anyway, if you take the back end, I'll take the front. So you get slipstream, 2 Red Bulls starting first and third. So good stuff from them. Looks like a good launch from most drivers. Shay's going to try and get to slipstream, trying to defend off Marin straight away, but he's done it a little bit too late, and Marin in slipstream with the Renault. Shay goes into slipstream with his teammate. What can he do? Looks like he's going to get quite close up into T1. Needs to be careful.
4 wide.
Oh, it's going to be 3 wide into the second corner. Shay's got into second. Nice overtake on the Renault there. Nice and clean. It's going on further down the field. It looks like everyone else has got through pretty cleanly. Katami's going back up the inside of Shay, is he? He's trying to, needs to be careful not to interlock wheels though. And he's got through. And Shay up into P2, good stuff. Doesn't look like there's any wing. Oh, 2 Forzinho's going pretty back and forth there. Great stuff from the 2 guys up top though. 2 Red Bulls leading 1-2. Let's get some information on board. Lots of fuel on board with these guys as well. Don't forget, as Katami's has figured that out, and he's run very wide through the
Speaking of no fuel, Margin's got minus fuel.
He has indeed. Oh, Woods and Bjorn getting very close there. Woods has actually shoved him a little bit.
Oh, someone's ran wide as well. Spurge.
Good driving there. Woods manages to defend off a Feek. Connor and Whopper Chopper getting side by side into the final corner as well. Anything going on up top? I haven't been able to see it. Great stuff from these guys.
Yeah,
great stuff.
Hello. Side by side, front 2.
Shay gets the lead.
Yeah, straight line speed on Shay. Oh, late on the brakes, handbrake. He's gone deep though.
He's done it nice though.
Shay's
back in the background, Marin is going side by side with Katami's. Needs to be careful. Oh, wow. Wow. No. He managed to avoid it. Has he got damage on your screen?
No, he's fine by me. I'm going to check the damage actually.
Oh, Shay and Hammer's going again side by side somehow. Yeah, Shay's got massive straight line speed advantage. He needs to be careful. This is not overtaking part of the track. He's going to lose time now on Hammer's. He should lose time here. Great stuff from these guys so far. This is what you call clean driving. Brilliant. I did give them a nice little warning in the chat beforehand, and they have listened to me, so I'm happy about that. Katami's with the high fuel load is suffering big time in the S's there.
With that, yeah. Hurt.
I don't know who to run on board with. Everyone is so close at the moment.
Yeah, nothing's gapped out at all. Everyone's still.
Yeah, but actually there is some guys. There is a very close battle for 6th place. There's 4 cars in a train right behind each other, and one of the Fortinians going sideways there. Woods doing his famous little Irish dancing there.
That is down in 14th.
And here comes Shayo then. He needs to get close to the back of Hammer's. Just have a little look for me, Ross. Is there anyone with wing damage at the moment? Because obviously they would have pitted by now, wouldn't they?
Check through, mate. Everyone's good, mate.
Well, Shay's taking that first set of corners brilliantly, and he's back into the slipstream with Hammers. He looks like he's going to try and go into the inside line. Hammers looks like he's trying to defend it. A little bit too late, maybe.
Bajorn and Majestic side by side.
Here he goes. Can Shay get the lead? Oh, no. He looks like he's quicker. Oh, Hammers and Shay side by side into the double right-hander. Sorry. Shay gets out first. Gets better traction down, does he? Oh, it's going to be side by side into this corner. This is not a good idea, boys. And Shay backs out. Yeah, he backs out. Smart man there. I'd like to see that from Shay.
Oh.
Murray needs to be careful to not hit the back of Katami's. He knows how slow he is. Shay taking avoiding action there, looks like, through the S's. Hammer should just let him through, really. Hammer's going very defensive a lot. If Shay can get... Shay should be able to get into the lead at T1. If he just stays close behind him, he should be able to get into the lead.
Well, there's a 5-man train now.
Oh, there's someone's off. Whopper was off. There's a 4-man train for the lead right now.
Yeah,
What about Chopper's crashed? Hamriz might get overtaken by Catmies and Shay. He is going to do that. Actually, Catmies might be coming for the lead. Catmies are coming for the lead. Oh, keep it clean, boys.
He's at the apex. Oh,
give him space, Shay. Give him space. Spumpin's racing. And Hamriz shouldn't have DRS. Shay should be able to hold the position. He needs to get in front of Hamriz. Hamriz is just holding him up.
Literally boxed in.
Hamriz is holding him up big time. And he's got through. No, he needs to hold his position. Oh, Hamriz a little bit.
Didn't really check. Well, I didn't really look to see if it was there.
This is great stuff. Great stuff. Oh, Shay, be careful, mate.
Shay
taking off to the oh, brilliant stuff again. Very impressive stuff at the moment.
By the way, it's now a 7-man train.
Yeah.
For second.
Oh, Hamriz goes to avoid an action to avoid hitting the back of Shay, and he's lost a couple of places there.
Right.
He's got Napoleon's outside. Napoleon's outside. The T4 City's behind him. Still no wing damage on the top 7. Katamis has managed to put out a nice little lead there on that lap due to the battling.
Yeah,
Hamriz has fallen back a bit.
Mistake.
Yeah. Shay's mistake there pretty much cost him there. He needs to just keep his head together, and he did not do that. Right, got some yellows. What's going on down here then? So, rip and run on the super soft tyres is struggling. Ross is on the
Hamriz deep. Hamriz is very deep. Give nothing in the side side.
This is a brilliant battle right now. The leaders look like they're spreading out a little bit. Woods trying to get involved, but there's no room there, mate. You're just going to go camping on the grass. It's not a good idea. Actually, Woods is actually going to try and go around the outside on that, is he?
Hamriz is struggling. That straight line speed is letting him down.
Naps has got him. Naps has got him. Come on, Mr. Nap. This is a great battle indeed. Corey and Havasulu in the chat there. This is indeed a great battle.
Front three are gone.
Yeah, this is going to be a battle now for the win between these 3 guys. More yellows. I'm not sure what's going on back there. Oh, who's that? Raikkonen in the wall. Is Woods going to try up the inside? No, he's not. Napolo is going to outbrake himself, lock the wheels, pick up a warning for that, and presume Bjorn and his teammate getting very close. Don't spin in, Bjorn. And keep your teammate in front of you. It's a good little shield. But at the same time, you want to get past him. You don't want to be stuck behind him when he goes for the pit. Marion very close to the back of Shay. No, he's not. Right, so Bjorn is actually on the back of Woods. This is probably the closest battle. Matty Sullins is in the pits. Yep, he's a wing change.
Oh, Woods very deep, very deep. Oh, I think Woods might have damage. No, he's alright.
No, he's alright.
Jordan's got a nice exit.
Yeah.
Jordan has a very nice exit.
Looks like both these 4 senior drivers just lagging a little bit, which is causing a bit of an issue for them both.
Oh, that's a big hard one.
Oh, bit of a half-assed move there. The connection, I don't know what happened there. I don't know that there was too much of an incident there, but Woods has definitely spun a little bit. Belichick needs to be careful not to lose a bit of his wing on the back of Woods' car. Meanwhile, Hamriz coming under pressure from Nap. Woods.
Yeah, Nap looks quick. Hamriz is struggling.
Hamriz is struggling, definitely. He managed to get pole with that setup, so it can't be the straight line speed. How much fuel has he got? Yeah, he's struggling.
Shay and Catty. Shay's catch up to Catty.
Well, Marion's caught up to both of them, and Shay should definitely be able to get the lead now. It's getting broadcast, bit of helicopter action, love that. Lap 6, this has been an absolutely brilliant start to the race. Shay setting fastest lap on lap 6 there. Come on, the Welsh wonder. Here he goes, flying down the straight. Here he goes, 210. But Catmy will be able to outbrake him probably, and he does. Shay will have to wait for the second DRS, and this is going to help Marion to get involved. Shay needs to pass him before Marion gets involved.
Catty is good on the brakes.
Here he comes, the 5th wonder of the world. Oh, bit of a dive. And he goes for a bit of a switchy back in there. Doesn't work. Marion in the distance just needs to try and hold on but not pick up damage. That's the key thing. He can probably jump these guys in the pits if he's quick enough. Obviously DRS though on this track is going to help you a lot, so you can easily, I reckon, pass somebody in the pits if you stay out. due to the help of DRS on this track. So we've got 3 retirees then on lap 7. That's Flying Connor, Raikkonen and a Whopper Chopper. That's what happened back there. It was a great first 3 laps though. Shay does love a switchback.
Yeah, switch back.
So she back is, I like to call it, a feet and majestic swapping places further down the field, but I cannot leave this battle. The battle for the lead. And Napola as well in the background looks like he's getting quite close. And Shay, here he goes. Around the outside, but how close can he... Oh! 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 Well. Oh! Whoa, okay. I am not...
That's things tasty.
I'm not too sure what just happened there.
Who on the outside?
Shay was on the inside and Akami's on the outside, and Shay looked like he went to move to defend. Too late, maybe.
Yeah, well, I think Takei, I think he got put in the wall from what I've seen from my view.
Yeah, that looked like it as well. Oh, Woods trying to got the inside of Naps. And to be fair, it's just another case of the bottle job for Shay, really, isn't it? But Shay actually is in... where is he? He's in 7th. I mean, if he pits now, puts on a set of softs, maybe. Yeah, but he pits now, puts a set of softs on. Maybe he can go to the end. He might still be able to pick up a few points, but there's a big train behind him. Oh, one of the Williams getting very ambitious there. Careful not to spin no one. Oh, yep, there you go. That's what happens, mate. When you dive someone like that, you lose part of your wing. That means it happens.
What are you on about? Ivy Ross.
Ivy Ross, yeah, and I think actually Spurg picked up damage as well because of that. Bajorn now. Bajorn and Woods. Where is Nap? Nap's in the pits. What happened to Napler?
I think his tyres are shot.
Yeah.
It is pit stop time, to be fair.
It is pit stop time. There's been so much action we haven't been able to actually have a look, but Bajorn and Hamres, yeah. Yeah, Hamres is just a sitting duck, isn't he?
Yeah, Hamres, I feel like that's a quali setup, not a race, so I think he's getting absolutely mugged off from now.
Yeah.
I've seen Maps maybe doing the undercut. He's got a 13-second gap in front of him.
Yeah, I agree with that.
Out and push.
Yeah.
Hopefully he can put in some good times.
And so Shay is in last, but he's gonna get an undercut. So, and he was pretty quick. But the thing is that, you know, this is the same thing that happened yesterday. Yesterday, P3 and P4 took each other out on the second to last lap. Marin's gone wide. What's it? Marin's?
He's at the wall. He's got damage. He's obviously lost it. Oh, Woods as well.
Oh no!
Taking advantage. This is getting tasty.
Wow.
We have a 4-man. We could have potentially 5 cars going for the win here then. Sean, Woods, Cameras.
Okay, well, what's just happened then is Bjorn has pitted, Marin's pitted as also for a new wing, presumably. He's probably the quickest guy out there, so he will maybe be able to catch these guys. Bjorn's coming out.
And see where he comes out now.
Well, the thing is that these guys had help from DRS on each other. This is the problem. This is what I'm saying. The undercut is way more difficult in this track because of the help of DRS. But here he comes. He's gonna come out ahead of Bjorn.
Naps has done him.
Naps is gonna have the lead, I believe.
What's chance if Naps can keep Bjorn behind him and not fight, and he's not put in, he will be first.
Well, Naps is on super soft tyres. Is he?
Yeah, Sarah's on behind him as well. Mangin on the supers.
Yeah, he is.
Bjorn on the supers. Afeek's up there as well.
So these guys are going for a 2-stop strategy. Interesting.
Yeah, I think, well, Pajestic, Stinner, Ivy Ross, all Pajestic that's out of it. Spurge as well, that half a front wing, keeping up.
Yeah, he's doing a good job, Spurge. If I was him, I would just pit now.
He's on the super, so.
Yep. Yeah, but he took on a set of. I know it's a difficult one. Woods and Hamres. Woods has gone around the outside of him into the final set of corners.
Well, you can see Hamres at the back end. Yeah, but
Hamres is in the pits.
Woods stays out.
Oh, and
I'm guessing is that pit lane?
What? Yeah, that's why I just well.
Yeah, I'm guessing the pit lane assist isn't on.
Well, okay, well, it's going to be interesting to see where he's going to come out of the pits now, then, isn't it?
Yeah, well.
Where is he going to come out of the pits now with that? Napoli's under pressure, by the way. And Hammer's here. Yeah, come on, look at that. Look at them. Hammer's going to be way further behind.
I I think we have to look at that. I have to look at that, to be honest.
Yeah, well, yeah, but I mean,
Yeah,
it's a bit difficult, really, isn't it?
Yeah. You can't just do one person if everyone else is exploiting it.
Yeah, people that we haven't noticed just because it's just a dodgy rule that should have been on.
Yeah.
And that's what happens, Shay, when you don't set the lobby settings properly, you end up in 11th place and a big penalty come on your way. That's just what happens, you know what I mean? Just one of those things. So, we'll see.
Well, Matty is let boy Majestic.
Bjorn on the back of naps then?
I thought Matt's just driving just to get a point. I feel like Naps just needs to move on.
I've inquired, sorry, go on.
I feel like Naps so excited and he's just in a race, his own race.
Yeah, I believe so. Well, the two stop, I mean, you know, Naps is going to try and save tyres.
Oh, Bjorn! That was close.
I've inquired to Napa Academy to give me any words that he has to say. Where's Wood's going to come out of the pits? Let's see, because Spurg is in now. Going on to a set of... Oh, Spurg's on a set of Ultras. Okay.
Sure, never mind, he's on softs.
And Woods is going to come out. Is he going to get passed by Feek? He is probably going to get passed by Feek, I believe. Yeah, he is. But is Woods going to be able to outbrake him into the first corner? Don't make contact, Woods. He's got to let him go. Yeah, he's got to let him go now.
Margin as well now.
Marion behind them as well, yeah.
To be fair, Shay, he's got to keep battling. Shay can't get back in this.
Well, Woods is on soft tyres. Now, let's not forget, you know, Ross and Stinner are on soft tyres in P1 and P2. They're about 13 seconds ahead of these two. And probably going to come out onto a set of quicker tyres at the end. And these guys need to make another stop, don't forget. These guys are on super softs. Hammerage is on soft tyres as well. I'm just worried. As long as these guys don't... Oh, no. Careful, Bjorn.
I feel like...
Oh, but is he going to do him? Careful with the contact.
It's to keep on the room.
And he's got past Nap, but who's going to have DRS here? I think Luca is. I mean, actually, no. One of those classic bugs from Codemasters where neither of them get DRS. Classic. But Hammerheads, look how slow he is. He's so slow on the straights, even with DRS and slipstream, he can't do anything.
He's got DRS. Yeah, he's got DRS. He's got slipstream, and Nap has got nothing, and he's sticking with it. That's smart from Nap. He just needs to.
Yep.
Because.
Guys in the chat, he's watching. Give your predictions on who's going to win this race at the moment. There's still a lot to play for.
The issue is everything's supposed to. We've already had 2 race leaders, well, 3 race leaders crash out basically.
Yeah. All independently. I thought Marion would have run away and win this race. Would have won this race, I should say.
Marion and Woods.
Yeah.
Streaking of them two.
Oh.
Marion to get boys on them.
He does.
He's got to put a 20-second stop on Woods.
That's the thing. And Ross is actually coming under attack from Stinnerwin for the lead. I would do want to jump on board with them in him second. I'm presuming they're on the back straight now, aren't they? Is Marion going to try and outbrake him into the stadium section? He tried to go for a switchback, but he just did it a little bit too late there. He needs to be careful not to break his wing on the back of Woods. This is something I can see happening if he's not careful.
Yeah, Woods was one of them.
He
can be a bit...
Yeah, well, we'll see now. Marion should be able to get past him easy. Shay in the background, only 2.5 seconds behind.
Yeah.
Woods is winning if he keeps clean, says Mateus. Corey's saying Mateus is going to win. So here we go. Can Marion get past him? He needs to outbrake him into this corner. He should be able to on the softer tyre. And he does. Look at that. Easy. Woods needs it back out now. Getting the slipstream. How's Napola doing? Napola has been passed by Bijon. I didn't see that. And by Hammerheads. I didn't notice that.
What Woods needs to do is try and keep his Margin in the DRS, and just because Margin is a good man to follow. He's quick.
Well, I'll tell you what. If Bijon, well, I'm presuming Bijon's going to be able to pull away from Hammerheads now, right? That's what we're assuming that's going to happen, due to being on soft tyre. But Hammerheads, I think, has got quite a slow car under him.
Yeah. I'm not sure about Hammers. I feel like that quali lap was a kind of a blinder. Won't do it again kind of lap.
Yeah, well, I'm not being funny. I think Ross and Stinner Winner are in a good position here to win this race because I think everyone else is going to pit again. Hammers isn't going to pit again. So as Corey was saying in the chat, Corey.
So Woods and Shea won't pit, and Hammers.
Woods and Shea won't pit. I think Shea probably will pit. Woods won't pit, and Hammers won't pit. But Hammers are going to be on really, really old tyres, and he has got a slow car under him. But actually saying that he is keeping up with Bijon very well, considering, and he's actually going to attack him now. This will be one for the ages. These who keep battling. And actually, Hammers has done it. Hammers has made it stick, but Bijon's going to come back at him. Oh. No, he's not. He's not going to be able to, I don't think.
I feel like Naps, he's just going to go all the way on these supers. So
maybe.
he's done it before.
Cat, what happened, mate? Was it just a late defensive move, or was it maybe, I don't know, lax in concentration maybe, or something? What happened? Let us know what happened. Stinner Winner's really struggling. Oh wow, what's going on? Stinner Winner just had a big moment there. Looked like he was lagging, but he just spun the car about 5 times. Lost 3 seconds in like one corner there. That's crazy.
Woods, these soft step working for Woods. That pace for those ultras have just disappeared. It's just picked up a penalty.
Yeah. Penalties will be a big thing in this race. There is so much going on that I'm actually not sure who to run on board with. So let's do a quick run through then. Lap 16, just before Napoli and just before Bijon attacks Hammers, I should say. So we've got Ross and Stinner Winner leading up front, but obviously both need to pit at some point. Hammers is on fresh set of soft tyres, so he might be able to go to the end. Bijon, Napoli, Fiek, Marin all need to pit again. Marin has got a lot of work to do. Yeah, because he hasn't got the straight line speed. He might be able to pull away in the quick corners.
But that's what the supers are there for. They're just the supers will keep him up with him. Yeah. I don't know. I want to see what happens with like Ross and Hammers. Or Stinner. Well, I don't think Stinner will be involved, but Ross can do damage. What's the...
Yeah, well now that Stinner Winner has made a big mistake, there's no chance. There's no chance now, I don't think, fortunately for him.
We need to wait for the next round of pit stops to see what is happening.
We do indeed. Marine and the Fiek. Oh, and I run on board and I see Marine losing a tiny part of his front right side of the wing there.
Yeah, I think it's defending high.
Yeah, I think, yeah, but Marine has just damaged his own race by picking up wing damage.
Yeah, I think he's frustrated. If he didn't do it in the wall, he would have been running off of it, to be honest.
Yeah. That's Matty Suddens, I believe, and yeah, Matty Suddens is off.
Sitting on his caravan.
Has he had a spin there with Spurg maybe? Because Spurg was right next to him. I'm not sure.
Yeah, he's just doing donuts, he wants attention.
Yeah, he's not getting any. You bolted your quality, you don't deserve any limelight. Oh, and there goes more of his wing. Oh no, Marin. Yeah, but this is the problem, you know, this is what you got to realise. This is in my opinion, you know, when you're on fresh tyres and the guy ahead of you is not on fresh tyres, you need to know that you're supposed to be braking a little bit later. You can't brake as late as you think when you've got a car in front of you. You need to brake a bit earlier. Otherwise you will just plough into the back of them. Because they are on old tyres, you know. You got to remember that the guys...
behind anyone anyway, because they rather are good on the brakes or absolutely shocking on the brakes. Everyone has a different driving style, so...
Oh, Woods, careful. But I'll tell you what, right, this is the interesting thing. Woods is now probably going to pass Marin. He's going to dive up the inside of the right-hander coming into the stadium section. It's not going to work. Marin forced to wide.
That's better accident.
And Woods is trying to hold it around the outside. Oh, good driving. Oh, bit of lag. And Shea's there now. Careful, Shea. Don't put your nose in there, mate, when you're not so careful. Oh, dear.
Oh, that's a free wide job, isn't it?
It is indeed, and I think Shea's going to win with his straight line speed.
Shea's straight line speed. Fucking stupid. Never know. Oh no.
He's made it stick. He's done it, and he's going to have DRS. And Woods is there left behind. Woods has just got done, big time. Woods has just been absolutely done.
Down the straight.
Yep.
Oh dear me. And then I think it's just gained a 2-second advantage. Jesus.
Yep.
Hamres, Jean, and Spinner now. Spinner. I think it's got easy part of
Yeah.
this. What's going on?
Right. Should we get, I was going to say we can get Sardines into the stream, into the commentary box, see what happened there, but he's I think he's a bit upset. To be fair. Well, this is another case of watch this. Stinner's on old tyres. Yeah, these guys need to know this. This is going to help Napola a lot as well. Napola is looking decent.
Yeah, that's looking. He's just
yep.
Playing nice with his tyres, I think.
He is indeed doing that.
He knows what all well.
Yeah, he is. Here goes Hammer, but his car is too slow, isn't it? And if Stinner battles him, this is going to let Ross pull out a gap.
Stinner late on the brakes.
Hammer is not even going to try and go up the inside.
I don't like that corner. It's like you can't do the switchback on him. You can just block the corner basically.
So a lot of battles going on. Wood's still trying to get past Marin.
Oh, Stinner's fighting this. It's gapping.
Whoa!
Jesus! Who's what happened there?
I don't have no clue. And that I believe is just Wood's lag. And then he's got no front wing now, and he's in 11th place. Oh god! So whoever predicted Woods was going to win in the chat, there you go. That's what happens when you lag. But meanwhile, we've got battle for second. 3 guys battling for second place.
Yeah,
is Bijan? Bijan's going to try up the inside? No, he's not. Yep, Napa is there, and he's looking after his tyres as well.
Bijan is aggressive. That's his issue.
I can't believe I just saw there. I cannot believe I just saw that.
I missed it.
My god. And that's when you lag, so you might see that happening to Bijan as well. But Hammer is going to try and give it another go. Look at Ross. Ross is just still eking out that gap. Oh. Oh, there's Bijan in all of this. Oh, switchback potential.
You can't switch back around there though, it's too tight.
I think Hammer is missing the racing aggressiveness that you need in certain situations, you know. He's a good driver, you can tell that. Oh, actually saying that. Oh, we cuts the grass, trying to overtake, so he's aggressive. Good driving from these guys. Let me get a bit of broadcast camera so no one gets mad at me.
Even though half the cameras are crap. Maps are just staying behind.
I'll tell you what,
having a lovely Sunday afternoon.
Stinner is doing an absolute job right now for Ross. He is doing a big old job for him.
Put his shade back in contention as well.
Yeah, he is.
Oh, there you go.
Oh, there he goes.
Stinner. Oh, Stinner's just let him by.
Has he? Has he made a mistake?
I think he's rather ran wide just on them dirty tyres.
I think Stinner could have been pit now and gone super softs.
Ross has pitted, and I think he's about to do what you just said, mate. Come on, Naps. Come on out. Stinner's defending it.
Oh!
There's a bit of lag there. Stinner's lagging.
So Ross is actually, well, Ross is coming out of the pits behind the rip and run. That shows how close this really is, doesn't it? I mean, bloody hell. That is far down. He's come down in 10th place. Oh. Fucking hell. Jesus.
15 seconds off.
I need a fag on that one. Bloody hell. Alright, so the battle for the lead then. This is the battle for the lead. Bijan needs to get past, and Napola really needs to get move on. Napola needs to get past Stinner winner. Just keep an eye on that battle for third. I'll keep an eye on this battle for first place. Hello, Matt. What happened there in your race, apart from you doing donuts and invalidating your lap? Was there anything exciting which happened apart from you losing your wing as well? Don't think so. Matty Skiddens is back at it again, but thanks for racing, Matt. Thanks for racing and giving it your all to the last lap. You're a good man. Right, here we go. Bijan on the back of Hamred. What can he do? He's gonna get up the back side of him. And it doesn't look like he's actually...
First man on the Supers pits in.
I think Hammer's might have actually adjusted his wing in the setting in the pit stops, you know.
It could have done.
Or actually, I think maybe the slipstream has gone. And I was fearing that for this race, to be fair, because you know what the slipstream's like.
Yeah. So another penalty. I forgot he's got a couple of them. Jean. I expect him to look there, to be honest.
While you're watching, guys, give the video a like if you're enjoying it.
Surely Hammers has better tyres by now.
Well,
I'm not sure. This race is so confusing.
It is. We don't know who's going to win this race.
Anyone
We've got 5 retirees at the moment, hoping for no more. Woods is quite far down actually, now they had to pit
close.
Out of the blue.
Hammers has 2 warnings.
Shea finds himself in 4th place at the moment.
There's one has no warnings and that has 2.
Marin is struggling.
So
Marin is struggling big time. Shea actually might be able to get a podium out of this. If he can hold his onto his tyres, he might be able to get a win. And Bjorn is pitting, so this is going to be the point where we're going to see these guys go for the 2-stop, I believe.
are you going for another set of ultras?
No, he's going for a super.
I can see Naps eating them out and going on another set of ultras, to be fair. I think
I can see Naps using a lot of lean in the corners. Well, actually, saying that, he's using Rich in the corners now, so he's probably going to try and jump Bjorn in the pits, maybe.
I think he's just using the rest of them tyres and going to be pitting in about 2 laps. First set of ultras, that's my bet.
Oh, I'll tell you what.
Actually, and then Ross has been done as well.
Ross has just managed to do about 6 people in 1 lap there, and I didn't see that.
Yeah, he's looking quick.
And Pajestic is next, and I'm not sure Pajestic will be able to put up much of a fight.
I think Ross might be able to get a 3rd out of this.
Right, so while we're looking at the tyres and stuff, Pajestic weaving down the straight there, I'm not sure why he's doing that, but position gain, Ross has gained 9 places at the moment, and we're predicting that he's probably going to gain a few more, we think. Oh, Pajestic's driving very slowly in the chicane, in the S's. Is Ross going to try and do it up the inside?
I don't think Pajestic.
Oh,
I think Pajestic was aiming to let him by.
Yeah, he's on older tyres. I'm not sure. Let's check out how many pit stops he made. Well, he's fighting for position. He has pit as well. Ross is on fresh tyres.
I think Pajestic's just, he knows he can get a 50 with margin with that damage and holding up people. Oh, and then again, margin comes in. So I don't know, Pajestic. He can get some points there.
I think so.
I want to see what Ross does now. See if he gets down that gap. Naps is still out, burning fuel.
He is. I'm just keeping an eye out for anyone who's going on to a set of ultras. I think Marin might try it. I don't know if he will though. We'll have to see. So this is the lead. Then we got Hammers in front. Corey, I believe, we're predicting Hammers would win this race after I questioned it during the race. Hammers leading by 3 seconds to Napola. Unless Hammers pits again, Napola's not going to be able to win, I don't think. I just don't think it's going to happen. How's the tyres looking? Not too bad. Sheo is in 3rd now. I'm not sure if Shea's going to get to the end. And depending on whether or not we decide to give Hammers a penalty for driving through the pit lane at a ridiculous amount of speed.
I'm gaining about 2 or 3 seconds from it.
But whose fault was that, really? I mean...
Yeah.
Oh.
I need to have a chat about that.
Stinner Winner has made a mistake. And he's into the wall and he's lost his wing. Not sure if that was him.
The half a front wing is like driving a London bus.
Yeah. Have you had the privilege of driving one of those Sullens? I mean, Ross? You haven't, have you?
No, mate, but I'm guessing it's like that.
Those things turn on a dime. Don't worry about that. And it's easy to lose the back end of a London bus, tell you. Alright, so we've got some movement down the Philsberg. Had a quali ban, started in 17th, he's in 8th for the moment. I mean, any points would be decent, I'd say. Since you have a quali ban, you know. Beggars can't be choosers, and Spurg, tonight you are definitely a beggar, so... You'll take anything given to you.
He took 1.3 seconds out of Shea in 1 lap.
Doing good. Oh, Rip and Run going very sideways. Bjorn's looking to get past, and yeah, Rip and Run decided not to fight that. He wants to concentrate on his own race, getting some decent points at the moment. So
it's a weird one. I don't know what's happening. I don't know who's won what last year. I don't know who's got pit into. I know Naps has. Ross hasn't. Sean
Marine,
hasn't.
sorry to cut you off there, Ross. Marine, I believe, hit the back of one of the Williams, I believe, or Ross, and damaged a bit of his wing. So,
Naps
oh,
in, mate.
Naps
Naps
in the
in.
pits. Oh,
Yeah.
Naps. Well,
That's what I thought he is. Moving on to supers. Well,
well,
which
he's
is
got a lot of fuel. He's been saving. He's got a lot of fuel. So it's going to be a nice fight
he's
to
gonna
the
be
end for Naps.
absolutely.
Where's he going to come out then? Probably behind,
Yeah.
maybe behind Spurg, maybe.
Yeah, I think he's alright. Just in front of his fellow finishman.
Fellow Finn, yeah. And he should be able to get past Afik and Rip and Run quite easily.
I reckon a fifth is. I don't know if Shay's tired to the last. How long has he been on them for? Like 5, 6?
Something like that, but I'm predicting that he's going to actually get a puncture. I know Shay's probably going to try and balls it and say, F it, I'm just going to go to the end and see what happens.
Yeah.
He's definitely going to do it.
There's nothing to lose, really.
And Hammer's tyres still look okay to me. I don't know if you can see any lines in them.
They look well, someone hasn't put the official starting time on either.
Well,
Sunrise will.
yeah, but Shay's in the pits and he's got a 5-second stop go penalty for speeding in the pit lane. Okay, so that's and he's just had the quickest pit stop I've ever seen in my life. Bloody hell. Jesus.
He went on. I was say that he wins the DHL fastest pit stop award.
Shay said he had 53% on his tyres there. I would have just carried on. I would have carried on going. Shay, what are you doing, you donut? I would have carried on, mate.
You would have laughed at Shay easily.
Yeah, no, mate. Jesus Christ.
What lap did you put on him then?
I think he went in lap 7 or something. Lap 6 or 7.
Yeah, he would have made that easy.
Well, 53%. All you gotta do is fucking 8 more laps, 9 more laps. Bloody hell.
Come on, Naps.
Come on, Naps, get him, mate. You got the ultras, you got to just go for it. Come on, get him. Go on, go on. Here you go. He's gonna do the switchback. Watch this. Oh, he's not. Max Verstappen style. Very nice indeed. Very nice indeed. Right, so. Okay, so Ross is now into P2. And Bijon is also on fresh tyres as well, I believe. So Ross needs to get a second and a bit a lap, doesn't he?
Who's got penalties?
Well, Hamres will have a penalty if he didn't. Well, I mean, I'll have to rewind that footage and have a look at that because on my screen he flew in there with no 5-second stop go. Like Woods fighting back through the pack. He's on the back of Majestic.
Ross has a lot of penalties. Bijon doesn't even have he has one warning. And then Naps is on 2. Oh, Naps has got a penalty actually. There's also been a bit too tasty for his corner cutting walking.
Yeah, they are indeed.
Yeah, I think everyone's guilty of that, mate. Especially
they are.
Everyone's like,
it's true, especially at Abu Dhabi.
It's like your dreams have come true. Like you've been on these crap tyres for about 20 laps. So
indeed. Shay getting quite close to back up for Feek.
Everyone's guilty of that and bombing it. Shay, I don't know how Shay came out in 6th.
I don't know. No clue. Well, let's just look at the timing right now. So Ross is not going to be able to catch Hamras. Not going to happen. 9.2. He's taking about a second out of him, I think, this lap. It's not going to be enough, really. Bijon is catching as well, but not enough. And let's see. Just have a look at Shay and Majestic. I'm going to have a look at Shay, see if he can get fastest feet down the straight. You should be able to quite easily.
Ross has 2 penalties, so Bijon is in second on penalties.
The famous straight where Shay took me out as a back marker one day. I was very happy about that. And I know you can hear me, Shay. I know you're watching the stream. You dirty little bugger. You know that. You dirty bugger.
He's a top lad.
He's a filthy, dirty bastard. And he knows it too.
You had to like you never did it before yourself.
Well, Shay got what was coming to him. Me and Shay have gone back and forth in the past, you know what I mean? A bit of a friendly warfare. Never hurt no one, apart from Shay. Right, so Woods.
Has anyone got any revenge on you from Italy last season? Or?
No, I don't think so. No. Sorry, actually, I forgot that actually happened. We don't mention that anymore. That's long in the past, isn't it? That's last season, mate.
Yeah, I thought it was Shay hitting you out being a backpack.
No, actually, that isn't even last season. That's this season. one of the few races that I've managed to do. Woods, not very good from Woods.
Woods was looking for a gap that wasn't there.
Shay's got the balls to write in the chat while he's driving down the straight with one hand. Come on, Shay, mate. Focus on racing, yeah.
He set a fucking lap as well.
Well, it's because I insulted him in that lap, so he had to kind of prove it to us that he had the pace. He's got just a big bottle job that everyone thinks he is. He was on for a victory today, wasn't he, Shay? And then look what he just did. Look what he did. The silly little bugger. Alright, so Woods is going to be hounding Majestic. Hammerhead is looking in prime position to win this race, actually.
Unless...
Couple of one-stop. Yeah, I'm not really sure why people decided to do a two-stop strategy. See, it's quite puzzling to me. Yeah, Ross has done very well.
I think that's the best two strategy, just ultras, supers, ultras. But
what is Shay going to catch him?
Shay. I don't even know what Shay's doing anymore. Shay's been on the strategy that no one's been on.
I think Shay's won every single tyre that exists. He's flying down the straights though, isn't he? Bloody hell.
Yeah, he's honestly got one wings down that main straight.
He's definitely using one wing at the front. Definitely is. What can Marin do? Marin, who should probably have won this race actually, considering he was leading by quite a few seconds.
Yeah, 4
or 5 seconds, something like that. He's now in 9th. With 5 laps remaining. Any more battling going on? Doesn't look like it. Part of the race where we just reflect on what's happened. It's been a pretty good race, isn't it? Pretty interesting.
2 race leaders crash out.
Well, 3 race leaders crash out.
Well, yeah, well, one puts himself in the wall.
Yeah. There's going to be some choice words, I believe, after this race for those two guys, Katowice and Mr. TUF F1. They're going to be invited to the stewards' room, I believe. As Charlie Whiting would sit them down, give them a coffee, and tell them how much of a dirty bastard both of them are.
Woods.
I
think contestants as well. I don't want this Irish asshole on my ass anymore.
It's laggy Force India. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Keep him in the reserve, don't let him race.
He's just got fucking Dutchy on his ass now.
Yeah, no, he is, yeah, but he's going to get done by him.
Yeah, Dutchy, not like.
Actually, but this looks like he might put a bit more of a fight for this guy. And what's he doing, going to the far right side of the track? Don't worry, he's not going to pass you, mate. He'll let you go. He'll let go, you Wally. Where's Wally?
He's probably had a few Guinnesses.
I know, that's what I was going to say, yeah.
Where's Wally? Get up to 5th place.
Where's Ollie? No, that doesn't really work, that one. Woods Ollie doesn't work.
5th place is where's Wally.
Right, so Shay has fallen off a bit from Naps now, actually. Naps taking the whole into 4th, using Rich in the corners, which is a sign that you don't give an F about your tyres. Bajor's slowly catching. Hammerhead is slowly catching onto the back of Ross. Sorry, is catching on the back of Hammerhead slowly. Not gonna be enough, though, I don't think.
Catching. It's taking on Woods penalty. Margin.
Is Marion going to launch one on the inside now? Oh.
Margin numbers are from where?
So we have 6 DNFs.
standard day in TUF 3, isn't it?
Yeah, but Jesse's gonna let him through, I think.
Well, Progestic's not having any of it. Oh, Progestic.
Oh, weaving down the straight. Oh, that's
I
naughty.
think make one move. Or one or
Yeah,
two moves.
that's an offence right there. Where's Wooly? Wooly is in 5th place. Wally is in 7th. There he is, the Wally man. The big Wally. There he is. Look at him. Nice and steady through the S's. Taking it nice and easy. I think he's going to settle for 5th place. He's not going to catch naps now, I don't think.
I think he's got a few penalties as well. I don't know if he goes right on it. I haven't seen a few people.
Shay's got a few. He's got a few penalties on track, and he's going to get a few penalties off track too. So he might end up behind. He's going to be behind, probably behind.
He's got about 14 seconds off a penalty. So
he's going to probably finish outside the top 10 by the time we're done with him.
Let alone there's only 11 people.
Yeah. Spogue is in 11th now. What happened to Spogue? Come on, Spogue, getting the points.
He's gonna get the points when I change it.
Yeah, that's true. Hammer is 5.3 seconds ahead of Ross.
Yeah, I think Ambrose has won this one.
Yeah, there might be a penalty though for the wrong settings, the lobby settings, the takeout or non-takeout of driver academies, and the on-track cutting corners every 5 seconds. Plus, I think he also got a drive-through penalty, if I'm not mistaken. The speed in the pit lane, if I'm not mistaken.
Oh no, we've got a battle on around Peugeot and
Ross. Oh, have we? Oh, yeah, we have. Yeah. Right.
Getting a bit sidetracked with Mr. Bolshy.
Let's give the people what they want then. They want to see the Force India versus the Williams. If you can't get it in real life, you can get it in the game. Here we go. Peugeot on the back now.
That Williams is shiting me off. Two sharp drivers in it.
It's awful, awful. Jesus Christ. Peugeot actually cannot catch up at all. Yep, slipstream is definitely gone.
Yeah,
so thanks to everyone who left the session and didn't want to give up their time for the benefit of others. But stay in the chat. You're the real MVPs, Mr. Suddens, aka. I'm joking, Suddens. You're a legend. You're a good guy. Right, Peugeot, can he do it though? That's the question. And I mean, they are actually closing into the back of Hammer's a lot now. Hammer's tyres must be pretty dead. Can you check what lap Hammer's pitted, please?
Oh, I missed the answer in here.
Peugeot actually almost spun there. Okay, so yeah. Oh, 3-second time penalty for Shay there, so not good news for him.
Damn, Peugeot had one warning all the way up to what, 23? Then he got 2 penalties. So I don't know, you can go from 23 laps and not having a warning. And then...
Oh no, it happens. You get in the rhythm, and then it all goes. Marine on the back of Woods as well. What can he do? It's been a pretty exciting race. It's a shame that the 3 guys up front decided that they'd rather be in the wall and lose their wing than to actually fight for podium.
I reckon Peugeot will be having a look, getting in the slipstream when there isn't any. I was laying the brakes.
Oh. That's going to have to be a lunge after the S's, I think, but the dirty air in the S's is going to kill him, is it not? I believe we will. Both these guys have got a couple of penalties. Here we go.
No.
Oh, no.
Naps is behind you.
Oh, Naps is right behind these guys.
I didn't realise this one.
Come on, Naps.
Naps has decided to put the burners on.
Oh, if only one more lap, he would have been right there, wouldn't he?
That's fair. If Naps didn't get that penalty either, he would have been in front of both of them.
But they've all got penalties, have they not? And that's Hammer is going to come over the line. I don't think anyone else is going to... Oh, Hammer is only 1.9 seconds ahead. Oh, no. Just a couple more laps. Just a couple more laps.
Would have had a 4-man battle.
who's going to finish, so it stays the same. Even with the
Yeah,
penalties, it stays the
they all
same.
got 6 seconds. They all got 6 seconds over penalties.
Yeah.
Let's Shay on the other end. Let's have a look at this one.
Oh, bloody hell, here we go. Feek, yep. Oh no, Feek doesn't jump him, but Woods. Oh, Woods and Marion go side by side in the final corner. It's going to be side by side for the line, is it? Oh! Marion jumps in just about. And they lose a lot of places. Whoa, Spoke! Spurs going for a little camping trip right there.
I think Shay's got that 5 seconds 10 as well.
Yeah, but Shay, you what do you mean? If I didn't put stop pit limiter on, that would have stop go. Yeah, get off the pit limiter, mate. There we go, then podium celebrations. So your victor today is Dimitri Payet. There he is. Look at him. He's excited there on top stop. Dimitri Payet of West Ham, ex-West Ham player. He's really excited there. Look at him.
He's supposed to be going back, isn't he?
Oh, no clue. Don't really care. Rebel driver wins, followed by the Force India and the Williams.
Last lap, he got a penalty. Yeah, he could have had that second.
Yeah, but he was pushing hard. He's pushing very hard.
Yeah, I think Ross from 14th though. That one stop has worked like a dream.
Shay ain't happy, and it's understandable. Can't me though.
Happy with him.
Look at those penalties. Hammer's had no penalties the whole race. So, at the end of the day, you got to take your hat off to him. Hammer's will win today, followed by Ross. 14 places. I mean, he started in 14th, sorry. He finished second. I mean, come on. Really? That's amazing. Great stuff from him. Driver of the day goes straight to Ross, no problem. Visual in third, good job from him. Napola, upper place, can't complain. Shay should have won. Probably should have won today. But, yeah, bottled it. Afik, Majestic, Ripper Run, Marin in 9th, Woodsy in 10th, and some other guys who didn't want to finish the race outside the top 10. There we go, guys. Thanks a lot for joining us tonight. Thursday we have TUF F1, the fastest guys in the league, followed by my my co-commentator who will be racing there.
Oh, I'm not racing it. I'm not fucking racing anymore.
You're racing?
Nah, this game doesn't deserve my effort and my attention anymore.
You didn't give it effort anyway, you lazy bastard.
Yeah, since that woman got into my head, my life is all on downhill.
There you go, guys. Don't ever get girlfriends, otherwise you turn into a top 5 driver. Alright, anyway, enough of that. Thanks everyone for tuning in tonight. As I said, same place, same time, Thursday night. By then, England will be in the final, and it's definitely going to be coming home. It's coming home. It's coming home.
Football's coming home.
It's coming home. Alright, good night.